We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, people. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. We are back, people. Yeah, we back on a Wednesday. I told you guys we were gonna be back on Wednesdays to get you guys over the hump. Today we're gonna have a great show. All right. Let me tell you something. It's fight week. All right, but before I get into the actual fight that I'm gonna be talking about, we're gonna start off with a conversation about this weekend's fight with Rolly Romero. Okay, was it a robbery? What happened? What's going on with boxing now? WWB, like what's going on? Right? We're gonna get into that. All right. Second topic for today, we're gonna get into Kenny Sims Jr. All right. We had a fighter this weekend that showed us something, and he taught me something this weekend. He taught me something. I'm gonna let you know. All right, that's gonna be the second topic. I can't wait to get into that one. That one's quite interesting. I'm gonna give you my take on that fight. And this last one is gonna be the chess match between Lomachenko and Devin Haney. We got a lot of mixed feelings. Going on about this fight. I know you guys know my take about what happened last Wednesday, about what Devin Haney says. But this is the time for me to give you guys my full prediction about the fight and my honest thoughts about everything that's going on. All right, we're going to talk about it. Let's go.
Definitely slow down. Roll with him and hope.
What up? Welcome back. It's your boy Var. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe. And make sure you hit the bell notification so whenever I'm here, you are here with me. You feel me? I hope so. Let's go. Listen, y'all. It was an interesting weekend of fights. Man. It was like an emotional roller coaster that went on with these fights with me, right? Unfortunately, I thought the first fight that we had there should have been the main event. I thought it should have been the main event. But let's talk about. We're gonna talk about Rolly first topic, okay? So. Rolly Romero was supposed to fight this dude named Alberto Puello, right? He was supposed to fight Alberto Puello. He's a boxer puncher. All right, he boxes first, but he also knows how to crack a bit. All right, but this weekend, Rolly Romero. All right, I'm gonna get y'all over hump. Don't worry about it. Rolly Romero. He made me laugh. First, let me tell you how he fought. Okay, he fought the dude Barado. I'm butchering his name. He fought the dude Barado, and he was about 64 to 65 years old. And that man was beating on Rolly. He was beating on Rolly. All right, so check it out though. Check it out. Did y'all not see that Rolly was fighting like, you see how I'm not even gonna say his last name. You feel me?
That's a for sure right on.
Because y'all ain't gonna be getting me. Okay, Rolly. Y'all saw how he was fighting like Tank? The way he was moving away from the puncher, the way Gervonta Tank Davis moved away from Rolly. You can see the shuffle steps. If you go back to the fight, you can see the shuffle steps. Like he was boxing a bit. He saw that the old man came through and tried to hit him. He did like this and got off the ropes. Pay attention. I know y'all saw it. Y'all some boxing fans over here. I could tell by the comments. Y'all boxing fans. So when he did that, I was like, yo, man, this man thinks he learned, or I think that maybe Gervonta kind of sunned him a bit. And kind of helped him learn how to fight a puncher, right? So I'm like, okay, look at him. He about to set up a knockout with this man. But He didn't. He didn't set up. He set himself up for a knockout. Barreto, oh man, Barreto ended up putting him down in the second round. I thought it was done. I was like, damn, like, yo, man. I was like, yo, man, Tank, check this chin, man. You know what I mean? Tank check this chin. So I was kind of surprised. I ain't gonna stun on you. I was kind of surprised, but and I also wasn't. I can tell that, you know, Rolly's a goofy dude, and you know, in the way that Barreto was fighting, he was fighting with a lot of what you want to call it? He was fighting with a lot of heart, a lot of come forward in him. He had a lot of what's the fighter that he fought like? He fought like not Margarito. He fought like a true Mexican, a pressure fighter. He fought like a true pressure fighter. All right, and I was proud of him, and it made me want to root for him a bit, the way he was fighting. Yo, Rolly ass, yo. Real talk, Rolly ass. I'm not saying that ass fight, like, he has an awkward style, but he ass. Like, he's not someone that I think is on the top of his game, who needs to be getting these big fights. In my opinion, I think that his last big fight was supposed to be, he was supposed to set up another big fight after this fight. But now I'm just like, man, he called out Ryan Garcia. I mean, I guess that's they both got knocked out by the same person. I guess that's a good fight for him to cash out on. Otherwise, Rolly is going to be the next Broner. He's going to have to talk his way into every fight. He's just going to be that Broner guy. Like, okay, at least he know how to sell a fight. Let's put him in the ring. You know what I mean? But I think people are going to start getting tired of it. It's going to be the WWE. Nobody wants to see that. People want to see some good boxing. If he's going to go and do that, he might as well go ahead and face Jake Paul. I mean, I know y'all feel me.
That's right.
Yeah, I know you feel me. I know you feel me on that, right? You guys let me know. Was this a robbery? Because in the 9th round, my man was pushing his punches and kind of pulling him down and doing things like that. Was this a robbery to you? Yes. Tony Weeks knew what was going on, man. I just he let fights go before that look a lot worse. And I was just watching this little meme thing where two fighters from another country was fighting, and the other dude was kind of weaving real well, wasn't getting punched and things like that. He was just like and then the ref stopped it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't pull the clip up right now, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So I don't know. It kind of reminded me of that. You guys let me know if it was a robbery. Put in the comments or whatever the case may be, man. But one of the fights. Let me get this man off the stage. So one of the fights that I really wanted to get into. I wanted to get into the Kenny Sims fight. All right, he taught me a lot. He definitely taught me a lot. We gonna get into it after this. Welcome back. I had to get a little breather. You know how I do. All right, we're gonna hit the second round on you. You feel me? All right. We got a fighter this weekend that taught me a whole lot about the American black style fighting. Okay, American black style fighting, the slicksters, the jokers that got fast twitch muscles, the ones that got flashy, have flashy punches, the more eye-catching punches. And we American style has more of a stylish type of style, right? We have a stylish form of boxing. You know what I mean? The hit and not get hit type of style. Kenny Sims. All right, he made me proud. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. 140 division. The 140 division is heavy. He did his thing, right? This man showed me he was a dog. Not only is he an American style fighter, he is a dog. He can hit you, not get hit, but still dog you out with a pressure fighter like Agmadov. You understand what I'm saying? Most of the times, fighters like him, they pressure you so much that they get you confused and they mentally drain you, where you end up just you fall victim to that pressure. They drown you. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And
you know that's right.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you know that's right. You feel me?
That's a for sure right on.
So when he did that, he impressed me. So that shows me something, right? Knowing that the judges usually go for those pressure fighters, right? The judges will look at the pressure fighter and say, oh, the pressure fighter is fighting his fight, and he's making the other guy fight a different type of fight. So they're like, okay, they'll give that man the close rounds. They'll end up giving the pressure fighter the close rounds because he is dictating the pace and things like that. Kenny Sims, he was fighting slick. He was using the ring, but then he ended up biting down. And doing what he was supposed to do in order to get the nod of the judges. Okay, it was a majority. It wasn't a split decision. It was majority. It was a majority decision. Man, it goes away from my mind right now. It releases from my mind. I can't remember the name of the type of decision. But it was split. But it was one draw, and then it was a majority decision. Let's just go with that. Okay, it was a majority decision. Kenny Sims won that. He got the nod. But I believe, and the thing is, Matur Agmadov had his eyes swelled up. He couldn't see out of it. He could not see out of the eye. Yet Kenny Sims still bit down and dogged him out and started throwing even more combinations towards the end of the round. Towards the end of the fight. It reminded me of the 12th round of Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko, where we knew that Teofimo Lopez needed that last round, right? He needed that last round in order to make it a decision that you can't deny, to make it more of a clear win, and that's what he did. That's how I believe Teo was able to win that fight clear, because of that 12th round. Kenny Sims was able to do that along with his style, and that shows me that a lot of our fighters need to learn from Kenny Sims. Okay, not only can you box and not hit him and not get hit, but you got to learn how to bite down with these guys. With these Russian fighters, like these Ukrainian fighters, these Mexican fighters, these fighters that will drown you, give them exactly what they asking for. Start training those muscles to go a little bit further. Start throwing a little bit more punches on that bag, and start reaching into that bag of punches and that arsenal of combinations of yours, and really get to work. Really get to work. I think that you guys can do it. I hope he taught y'all something. Again, I believe this should have been a main event, because the dude that Kenny Sims beat had a close fight with Alberto Puello, the one that had PEDs. And now that we know he was on PEDs, maybe that has something to do with it. Kenny Sims can be a champion in the 140 division. Okay, do I think he could beat all of the top guys? He has a chance. That man is a dog. He don't mind getting into a fight. All I'm saying is that he taught us all a lesson. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Shout out to him. I appreciate that, Kenny Sims. I can't wait to see your next fight. All right. We're gonna get him off the screen. We're gonna get him off the screen because I want to give y'all my prediction. This is the fight week, okay? This is fight week. I'm gonna give y'all my prediction. I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about what's gonna happen in the fight and who gonna win what and what's going on. We don't know what's going on. We'll be back. welcome back. Welcome back. All right, welcome back. Oh, welcome back. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's go. Let's get it on. Lomachenko, Devin Haney. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one of those. See, last week, right, or a couple weeks ago, who do we have? We had Ryan Garcia and Tank. Those were the two money. That was the money fight. That was the fight that brought all the fans together. Let's get the warm up popping. All right, let's get the warm up popping. Now we can get them out the way. You understand? Listen, get them out the way now. All right, we talking about two fighters who are equal in skill, equal in smarts, and it's a 50-50 chance that these guys will win. Each one of them has an advantage. Last week I told y'all exactly what was going on and how I felt about how Devin Haney, how I believe Loma will beat Devin Haney, and it's because of the type of fighter that Loma is. When he gets inside, he works, and he always hurts his opponent. Okay, this is exactly why. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard for me to actually pick Devin Haney, because every time he tries to box, he gets caught. He does get caught. He tries to roll off his shots, but he gets caught by little dumb stuff. He gets caught by dumb shots. And I don't believe he knows how to fight on the inside. And I think maybe his pride will get... I don't know. Listen, I go off of character a lot of the times, all right? I don't know if you guys notice, the way I predict fights. I do go off of character. And I know he wants this fight bad. And every time I watch the blood, sweat, and tears situation, they start talking about, how he's working on his strength. And I think they're gung-ho about showing it. I think they're gung-ho about trying to show the strength of Devin Haney instead of continuously, relying on the boxing ability that he has and his young age and his young legs to beat Loma. But he does need power to keep Loma off of him. But has anybody been able to steamroll Devin? No. And if anybody says that somebody ever steamrolling, they're straight capping. Nobody steamrolls Devin Haney. But if Lomachenko decides to continuously stay on the front foot, what is Devin Haney gonna do? How is he gonna react? Is he gonna be put in a position where he's gonna be caught on the ropes and forced into an ugly fight with Lomachenko? If he gets forced into an ugly fight with Lomachenko, can Devin Haney take that? I've never seen it. I believe he's been overwhelming a lot of his opponents with his skill. You hear me? Because Devin does have a lot of skill, and everyone else had what? A puncher's chance of winning. Now let's go into my prediction, right? Let's just go into my prediction. Am I saying that Loma has a puncher's chance of winning? I think Loma has more of a chance to outsmart Devin. It's gonna be an interesting fight, man. This is gonna be my final prediction. I'm not gonna go back on this. Okay, I'm not gonna go back on this. I do believe that Lomachenko will win this fight. It's a 49-51 type of bet, though. That 51 goes to Loma. Y'all see me, right? I'm just like, If it was Shakur facing Loma, I'm Shakur. But it's not, it's Devin. But I don't, it's Devin. Alright. At the end of the day, Congratulations to both of them for even taking this fight. This is a really big fight for boxing. This is for all the belts. It can be transferred over to Loma, and if Loma does beat Devin, he's the truth. If Devin beats Loma, he's the truth. If Loma beats Devin, he's the truth. So this is one of those fights where it's like, okay, now who's gonna be able to beat these guys? Who's gonna be able to beat these guys after this fight? They're gonna want to. Devin, I don't think Devin's gonna want to stay in the 135. I don't care what nobody say. He's not gonna want to fight Shakur. Nobody's really gonna want to fight Shakur. They're gonna end up having to fight Shakur, type of thing. You know what I mean? Or have him face somebody else so he could possibly get knocked off. All right, let me get him off the stage. All right. Listen, man. That's what I got for y'all today, man. I tried to get y'all over the hump today, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to me today for Var World Boxing. This is the episode of Unanimous Decision. You feel me? I gave y'all 3 rounds, and I hope to see y'all next Wednesday. Who knows? Y'all may see me sometime during the week. But until next time, we out.